Okay, we've been working in Module 9, Systems of Linear Equations, and in 9.4 here we get into some application problems that are kind of tough to set up, but hopefully with a little bit of practice you'll get used to setting these up. Okay, so on this first one little trick that we can do is after we read the problem, and you can read the whole problem, I won't read it all out loud, but when you look at this final statement here, it says what were the wind velocity and the speed of the plane. What I did in this problem is I decided to let x be the speed of the plane and y be the wind velocity. Okay, so when we read more into this problem, it says that it went for 2 hours with the wind. Okay, now if we think about the speed of the plane with the wind, speed of the plane is going to be x, which is the speed of the plane, plus the assistance of the wind speed. So that's going to be the speed of the plane with the wind. Okay. Now what we also know is that rate times time equals distance. So we have the rate, which is this, okay, and it travels for 2 hours at that speed. So we have 2 hours at that speed, 2 hours at the speed with the wind. Okay, and in that rate times time, the distance that it travels, it says it travels 440 miles. Okay. Now, it's in the return trip is flying into the wind, so the speed into the wind is x minus y, because the wind speed is putting some drag on it. So it's also traveling for 2 hours. And this time it's only going 312 miles. We can find that all from this statement up here. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to put a little kind of a matrix notation around that. At this point, we can get to the matrix and just use ref and solve this problem. So I will get to the matrix here, and hopefully you can see that we have 2, 2, 440, and then 2, negative 2, 312. Okay. And then if we put that into the matrix and run ref, what we'll find out after we do ref is that we get 188 for x, and that's the speed of the plane. And then for y, we get 32 miles per hour. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the ref with you. We've done that on a previous video, and so you can always review that video of how to put this matrix in here. Okay, so that's looking at the first application problem. Some of them will be a little shorter than this, but we'll get started with this one. Thanks.